How do you pack for 3 weeks in Sweden, Norway, and Finland in the dead of winter and still fit everything into one suitcase? That's the challenge I'm taking on today. From staying warm enough to chase the northern lights to packing the perfect outfit for exploring magical Christmas markets, today I am sharing my best tips, tricks, and packing strategies to survive and thrive above the Arctic Circle. Let's go. Before we dive into packing, I want to take a moment to thank Gypsy Luggage for sponsoring this video. I am so excited to be packing with their Pebble Light line. And let me tell you, these are not your ordinary suitcases. What I love most about the Pebble Light is its innovative design. Did you know that this suitcase can actually compress from 11 inches to just 4 inches when it's not in use? That means when I'm home or even on the go, I am saving so much space. For those of you who have been around for a while, you know I live in a pretty small 1970s trailer, so space is at a minimum here. So being able to compress the luggage down to be able to store it is perfect for me. But it's not just about storage. These suitcases are perfect travel companions. They're strong, yet incredibly lightweight, which means all of my essentials are perfectly protected without adding unnecessary weight. And let's talk about style. They are sleek, modern, very elegant, and just kind of, adds a little bit of panache when I am working my way through a busy airport or even a train station, possibly in Scandinavia. And the wheels, they glide like a dream. Jollying calls it a silent travel experience. And they're not kidding. Whether I am rushing through that crowded airport or walking down a quiet hallway of a hotel, these wheels roll so smoothly and quietly that I hardly even notice them. I mean, and that's ideal for a suitcase. Jollying Luggage is all about creating travel gear that's practical, playful, and valuable, and they have definitely nailed it with this Pebble Light line. These suitcases aren't just functional, they make travel easier and so much more enjoyable. If you're looking for luggage that keeps up with your adventures and simplifies your life, definitely check out Jollying. I'm going to have a link to all of the details in the description box below so you can learn more and possibly grab your own, maybe as a Christmas gift this year. Now let's get to packing and see how much I can fit into one of these beauties. If you caught my video from a couple of weeks ago, I have created, or I at least think I have created, a new travel capsule wardrobe formula called the 6 to Start formula. And that is what I'm going to be using today to choose I've used it to choose my wardrobe that I am going to be packing for this trip to Scandinavia. I am adding a few extra things because it is a 22-day trip. So it's a little bit longer than your normal trip. So there are a few pieces that I've added, and I'll talk about those as we go along. But if you missed the 6 to Start video, I will have it linked in the description below so you can check it out after this one. I also have a cheat sheet that you can use for formulating your own 6 to Start capsule wardrobes, and I'll have that linked in the description too. Now let's get started. The basics of the 6 to Start formula there are 6 basic pieces that we are going to start with, and the first 3 are bottoms. So the first bottom is a transitional bottom, and what I'm going to take on this trip are the favorites that came out of the video that I did where I compared a bunch of transitional travel pants. And this pair of pants definitely has been one of the favorites. I think it might be the most ordered pair of pants from that video. And if you have missed that video, I'll have that linked below too. And those pants are these Duluth Trading Company Noga black pants. These are like a mid-weight kind of pant, but I'm expecting the temperatures in Stockholm and Helsinki are going to be a little warmer than the temperatures are going to be when we are up in northern Norway and northern Finland. So I think these are going to be perfect for when I am in the city. I can also wear my base layers that I am bringing, and I'll talk about in a little bit. I can wear my base layers under these because they're not so snug that I can't wear like the long johns. Basically, they're not really long johns, but the thin base layers that I'm bringing would fit nicely under these, and I think they will be just fine. So that is my pair of transitional pants that I am taking. The second pair of pants in the 6 to start is a pair of denim, and I did kind of go back and forth about whether I wanted to bring a pair of denim pants on this trip because it is colder, and denim isn't fantastic in colder weather. But when I saw that the temperatures in Stockholm and Finland, or Stockholm and Helsinki, were in the 30s and 40s, I was like, well, 30s and 40s Fahrenheit, that is. I thought, well, you know, a pair of jeans will be fine. I mean, I walk around here in the 30s and 40s in jeans. So I am going to take this dark wash pair of, let's stick that tag in there, dark wash pair of boot cut jeans because I think they'll look cute over the boots that I'm bringing. And again, these are a little on the looser side on me. They've got quite a bit of stretch, so they will go over those base layers just fine too. And then the last pair of pants, usually the last bottom in that 6 to start formula is like a skirt or a dressier pant or something like that. But for this trip, I decided to not really go super dressy. So the third pair of pants is going to be this pair of fleece lined leggings, which are oh so cozy and warm. These will be fantastic for those cooler temperature days or in the evenings when we go out to the Christmas markets. And I've got something fun that I'm going to show you a little bit later in the video, a way to dress these leggings up so that it just makes kind of a more fun outfit for going to those Christmas markets. The next step in the 6 to start formula are the next 3 pieces. So piece number 4, 5, and 6, and these are going to be your basic tops. So for this trip, I am taking my basic top. My basic knit top is going to be, which I need to cut the tag off of this. My basic knit top is going to be this beautiful dark gray cashmere sweater from Quince, and it is really, really thin, so it makes a lovely, see how thin that is? It makes a lovely bottom layering piece for this capsule wardrobe. So this is going to be my first top. Then my second top, which in the formula, I encourage you to use something that has a little more pattern or texture, but is still considered a bottom layering piece. And so I'm going to be taking this nice knit striped shirt so that I get something that's a little less dark. It lightens up the wardrobe a little bit, but also gives, you know, some variety to it with the stripes. And it's a nice weight, a nice mid-weight top. And then for the third top piece, the formula calls for a top that can be both a top on its own or a top layering piece. And so I am going to be bringing this charcoal cardigan, V-neck cardigan from Quince. Again, another cotton cashmere piece, very, very warm, but very thin. You'll notice with the pieces that I've picked out for this wardrobe, because it is winter and winter clothing tends to be so much thicker and heavier, I have tried to go with lighter weight materials that are very warm. So you will see a lot of merino wool and cashmere in this capsule wardrobe because those pack down really small and they keep you warm. Double duty, right? So once you have your first 6 pieces, which are the 6 to start pieces of your capsule wardrobe, and of course they should all be coordinating colors and patterns. The next thing you're going to do is add your expansion pieces. And in the regular 6 to start formula, I just call for 3 expansion pieces. But because we're going to be gone so long, I am adding a 4th expansion piece with this capsule wardrobe. So for the expansion pieces, I am bringing this short sleeve merino wool t-shirt. And one of the reasons I'm bringing some short sleeves is because I think that from what I understand from reading some blogs and watching some other videos, that even though it's cold in Scandinavia, when you go inside places, it can be relatively warm. It's like coming here to the south in the summertime where it's so hot outside, but then you go into all of the places and it's freezing and you feel like you need to have like a sweatshirt on. Well, I am taking a couple of short sleeve shirts because I think that I might, I want to be prepared in case I have some hot flashes and I can take off a sweater and have a short sleeve on. So I am taking this merino wool short sleeve t-shirt. Then the next expansion piece is another layering piece, and this is actually a reversible pullover that I got from Quince. So this is the one side with this beautiful burgundy color, and then the other side is this cream with the blue trim. So it's blue trim on both sides, but it's cream on one side and this lovely burgundy on the other side. And I just think that it's just a great piece. In fact, I think going into 2025, we're going to start seeing a lot more reversible clothing items available, which make fantastic options for packing your travel capsule wardrobe. Just gives you that many more things to choose from. The third expansion piece is my oh so favorite plaid dress from J. Crew that I've had for years and years. You've seen it in multiple videos at this point, and this thing is just great. It's a great layering piece to put over leggings, and then I can put sweaters on top of it. And again, it just gives some variety of texture and pattern that gets away from being such a plain capsule wardrobe. And then the fourth addition that I am doing for this capsule wardrobe is just this fun little knit black skirt. It was a very inexpensive knit skirt on Amazon. And what I love about this is I'm going to be putting this over my leggings to make like a cute dressier outfit for maybe going to the markets if it's a cooler day and I want to wear those fleece lined leggings, but I want it to look kind of cute. I can just throw the skirt on over the leggings and put on a nicer sweater, and then I think I'll look pretty cute. I mean, most of Scandinavia is pretty casual anyway. It seems like a very Pacific Northwest feeling of attire, maybe a little dressier, but I just thought this would be fun and give me a few more options. The next part of the 6 to Start travel capsule formula is to pick out a lounge or activewear set. So because we are going to be gone again 22 days, and it's going to be dark a lot of the time, so we might be in our accommodations more than most trips that I go on, I am bringing 2 different more loungy outfits than they are activewear outfits, because the activewear is going to be more of the outdoorsy stuff that I'm going to be talking about in just a minute. So the 2 kind of loungy outfits that I am bringing this pair of joggers. These are so comfy. They're like a fleece lined, soft tinsel jogger that I got from Quince. I've actually, at this point, I now have 3 pairs of these because they are so comfortable and so flattering. So I am bringing these, and then to wear with these, I am bringing this featherweight cashmere mock turtleneck, which is similar to the gray top that I showed earlier. This is that super thin cashmere, but it's very warm. So I'm bringing this to kind of go with those joggers as the loungy outfit. And then to wear over that, if I need another layer, I am adding my burgundy vest here, just as, again, just a nice little loungy outfit. Then the second lounge outfit are just a pair of basic leggings. These are my favorite CRZ leggings that I get from Amazon. They are super comfy and I just love them. These are not fleece lined. I just thought it would be nice to have a pair that were not fleece lined. I might try to look for a yoga class while we were there, so having a pair of leggings to be able to go and do some yoga is a nice idea as well. Plus, I can use these as a second pair of pajamas if I want to. There's so many uses for having a pair of leggings with you. I typically don't travel without at least 1 pair of leggings for any trip. And with the leggings, I'm just going to bring a graphic t-shirt. I've talked about why I want to have more short sleeves with me. I have run into the issue of packing for way too extreme of weather for places that I've gone to before and then didn't end up with things for more mild weather. So I am trying to make sure that I am covering all of the bases, but you know, we'll find out. So we've got the leggings, the t-shirt, and then I am bringing this fleece, pullover fleece that I got at Walmart that is, oh, so cozy and comfortable as another part of that lounge outfit. Again, I will be mixing all of this stuff up, but that's how I am. That's how I'm justifying those pieces this time. So those are kind of the main pieces of my travel capsule wardrobe. As part of the 6 to Start travel capsule wardrobe, you do pick your travel day outfit from the clothes that you have chosen. So it's not like you're going to get an additional set of clothing with your travel day outfit in this formula that I created. So I am planning for my travel day outfit to wear the joggers because it is going to be an overnight flight over to Stockholm. So I am going to wear the joggers. I am going to wear my GenX Gypsy t-shirt. I am going to wear the fleece pullover so that I can take it on and off when I get hot and cold on the plane. And then I'm going to wear one of my pairs of boots, which I will show you in a bit. And then I'll probably have a scarf, and I'm going to wear one of the jackets that I am bringing too. So let's talk about the extra things that we need when we are traveling somewhere cold. Now, I just did a video that I think just came out last week that is all about the winter essentials that you need to pack for any cold weather trip that you're going on. So if you want to check that out, I will have that linked below and probably at the end of this video as well. So make sure you check that out because there's a few things that I talk about in there that I might not cover in this actual video today. The next thing I am taking 2 puffy jackets. I know, it sounds excessive, but it's going to be really, really cold when we go look for the northern lights. So I want to make sure that I don't get too cold because I can almost be too hot, but if I get too cold, whew, I am miserable. So this jacket is the OutDry, Columbia OutDry. I think they were titanium. I got this like 8 or 9 years ago. So I've had this for a very, very, very long time. It is waterproof and extremely warm, but I am also bringing this packable puffer jacket that I got from Quince. It's very similar to like a Patagonia packable jacket. It packs down pretty small and packs into its own pocket, so it's really, easy to pack. And this actually fits very nicely under this jacket, so I can double layer up and just have that extra protection from the cold. So I am taking both of these jackets because I am trying to wear some of my bulkiest clothes on the travel day. I will probably be wearing this jacket on the airplane. I will probably end up using it as a pillow, perhaps. We'll see. And if you want to see what actually happens with this jacket on the plane, you might want to subscribe to my Christi Travels channel because I am going to be filming vlogs while we are traveling through Scandinavia. And we are hopefully going to be posting some of those up on that channel as we are traveling, so pretty soon. So make sure you check that out too. So those are my number 1 winter gear. Then I am also packing this waterproof pair of ski pants, and these are also fleece lined. So these will go over, I can wear these over my fleece lined leggings, but I can also wear them over my base layers that I'm going to talk about in just a second. And these are just really comfy ski pants. The ski pants and the jackets, those are truly the bulkiest part of packing this winter gear. Like if I didn't have that stuff, this would all pack down pretty small. So I haven't test packed this yet. It'll be interesting to see how much room I have left when I get all of this packed in the suitcase, because my goal is to leave room in the suitcase so that I have room to bring souvenirs back, because I am planning on getting those mugs at the Christmas markets when I drink my glühwein. or mulled wine. I'm not sure. I know I have just murdered the pronunciation of that. So you guys can all yell at me in the comments. By the way, if any of you guys have been to Christmas markets, let me know what I need to make sure that I check out and see in the Christmas markets while we're in Scandinavia. We are for sure going to Christmas markets in Stockholm and Helsinki. We'll also be in Tromsø, Norway, and we are going to Santa's real village up in the Laplands of Finland and staying at an ice hotel. So, but let me know in the comments if there's something I absolutely have to not miss when I am going to those Christmas markets, because I want to experience everything. Okay, so we've got the ski pants, the jackets, a couple of other little things that I'm taking. Well, let's talk about the base layers. So I have 2 base layers that I am taking. I have a really cute merino wool set of base layer that I am taking. Again, very thin because it's merino wool and super cozy. And then I have this other set that is a Columbia sportswear that has their Omnitech heating system inside. And I've had these for close to like 8 to 10 years, I think. It's around there. And they are fantastic. They're like brand new, and they are super, super, super thin. So they will easily go under anything else that I am bringing with me. Hopefully I won't have to sleep in them very much. You know, maybe the one night in the ice hotel, I might have several layers. I might have both base layers on for that night. We will see. So the base layers, and then I am taking a couple of these double-lined tank tops that I just recently got, and I love these things as like a secondary base layer, or basically not have to wear a bra under stuff, you know, if I can get away with it, because sometimes they're just uncomfortable. So I'm taking these as an undergarment, I guess is the best way to say it. So these are kind of another type of base layer. I also forgot to talk about, I am bringing a little red bikini. We are going to be doing some sauna and cold plunging. I mean, really, really, really cold plunging while we are there, because that's what the natives do. So I am bringing a little bathing suit with me too. Let's talk winter accessories. The first thing I think of for winter accessories are gloves, because my fingers can get really, really cold. So I have a couple of pairs of gloves that I am taking. I'm going to take these. They're kind of glove liners, and they do have the, you know, the stuff on the fingers, so I can still use my phone when I am wearing these. And these are just a nice, they're merino wool, so they're thin and they're super warm. You know, I wanted a thinner pair, but then for those super cold nights, I also got a nice fleece-lined pair of isotoner, that these are like mittens that have a magnetic on the back, so you can like take the mitten part down and cover your fingers with the mitten part. And then, you know how mittens work. But I just thought, I love this pearlized color. They're just really fun and pretty, and I thought they'd go really cute with my white ski pants. And the thinner gloves fit nicely under the mittens. So it's a nice little set to have together. So those are very, very important. The next important is covering your head, because man, you know, the heat leaves your head faster than anywhere else. So I am bringing 2 of my favorite hats. You guys have seen this one in multiple videos at this point. So my Carhartt, my blue fun Carhartt hat is coming with me. And then I am also bringing my tried and true, this has been on so many trips with me. I got this when I went to Iceland several years ago, and this was great for that trip, and I'm excited to use it, hopefully to actually see the northern lights this time, because I didn't get to see them in Iceland. But this is just a nice little ear flap hat. It does have the Columbia Omnitech warming system on the inside, so it keeps my head nice and toasty. But if it's even colder than just needing a hat to cover my head, I have both a neck gaiter, a merino wool neck gaiter that I will be packing, and then I have a snood. Now, I've never worn a snood before, so, you know, this will be kind of fun, but I'll probably wear the snood over the neck warmer just to add that extra layer of warmth. And you get this nice little face protection here too. Again, I got it in white because I thought that would be super cute with the white snow pants. So I kind of did like a white and blue theme for my outerwear for this trip. For the less frigid days that we'll have more in like Stockholm and Helsinki, I am bringing some scarves. I'm gonna bring this scarf that I got in Ireland. It's beautiful, very, very colorful. It's probably one of the most colorful things that I'm bringing with me. So I wanted to bring this to add, you know, a little bit of fun to the capsule wardrobe. So that is going to go with me. And it's actually very lightweight and fairly thin, but it is wool, so it is very, very warm. And then I have these two infinity scarves that I am debating about which one to bring. The black and gray one packs down a lot thinner, but then this garnet colored one really goes with the rest of my capsule wardrobe. I mean, they both go with the capsule wardrobe colors, but this kind of goes with all of the burgundy garnet color that I have added to the capsule wardrobe. So I don't know. I'm still debating on which one of these, if not both of them, depending on how much room I have in the suitcase. We will see. We will see. So those are the accessories. And then of course, I've got socks, I've got underwear and bras, and then I'm bringing these cute little slippers that I'll have for when I hang around the accommodations, the hotels and the Airbnbs that we're gonna be staying at. And I have a pair of pajamas. And yes, I'm only bringing one pair of pajamas because I can kind of switch out the pajamas, like I said, with my leggings and a t-shirt. So I'm gonna kind of do that as my pajamas for or even my base layers I might wear as pajamas. So I'm only bringing this pair of these cute little moose pajamas that I got in Alaska many, many years ago. And I think that is about it, other than toiletries and technical stuff, which I'm not going to get into with this video today. But I will be doing a video after I get back, unpacking everything and letting you guys know what were definite wins on the trip, what I was very glad I packed, what I shouldn't have bothered packing, and what I wish I had packed that I didn't bring with me. So make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell if you want to see the unpack with me video after I get back in January. That will definitely determine what you should or shouldn't pack for a winter vacation in Scandinavia. Okay, let's see how we can get this packed up and into the suitcase. Oh my gosh, I almost forgot to tell you about the shoes. So the shoes I am bringing on this trip, I have these Columbia Ice Maiden boots that will be my heavier duty like snow boots for those super cold, frigid, snowy areas. And then I got these, I know I'm doing the thing that I tell you guys not to ever do, and that is I got a brand new pair of shoes that I am taking that I am going to be walking around in and hope that I don't get blisters. I will be taking my blister pads and I'll have really good socks. So hopefully they're Sorels, and every time I've had Sorels, I have not gotten blisters when I've worn them for the first few times. So I'm hoping that that's the case with these, but aren't they cute? They've got like a little hidden wedge on the inside of them, and they are just really, really adorable. I think they're going to be super fun for Stockholm and Helsinki to have, you know, a little bit nicer, dressier of a boot and not look like I'm going skiing. Okay, it's time for me to show you the magic of these suitcases. So the design is ingenious. Like I said before, you have these flaps inside the cloth part of the suitcase that you just pull up and then you snap them, and then it gives the suitcase the rigidity that you need for packing in it. And it does end up being more of a clamshell style suitcase. There is a little bit of a shallow area that you can pack behind this flap here. That might be where I put my jackets. I haven't decided yet, since this is my first time packing this, but it does end up being a clamshell, which in some ways I think works better with the compression packing cubes. So I am planning on wearing my new Sorel shoes on the plane. So I am going to be packing my boots in here, and I am going to be putting socks and underwear and all of that type of stuff shoved into my boots to save some space. Well, I think that is everything. If you're not quite sure what winter weather travel essentials you need to take with you on your next cold weather vacation, check out this video next. I want to give a big thank you to all of you who continue to come back and watch these videos and help grow this amazing, positive community of fellow adventure travelers. I hope that you have safe, warm, and wonderful travels this holiday season.